Hey guys, thanks for watching. Welcome to my channel Saumya's Bookstation. I'm Saumya, and on this channel I talk about books and spread all the book love that I can. So if you like my videos, please like and share them and subscribe to my channel. And do not forget to press the bell icon so that every time I post a video, you get notified. So in today's video, I am going to review a book which was sent to me by the author, and that book is called Demons in My Mind by Aashish Gupta. So let's get started. There is an old man named Dakshesh in a village in Nepal, and he's suffering from cancer and he really wants his pain to end. So there is a legend of the three monks, the stories of whose miraculous healings are known to everybody. So Dakshesh requests his village people to take him to those three monks. Now nobody really knows where these three monks reside. So what the villagers do is that they carry Dakshesh in a cot near Pashupatinath temple and they leave him there, hoping that the three monks will come to Dakshesh's rescue. So Dakshesh falls asleep on the cot, and when he finally wakes up, he is greeted by the sight of these three monks. But these three monks go on to reveal that they are no saints. Instead, they have been the most notorious criminals of their time. So what follows in the story is that each of the three monks tells Dakshesh his story and the sins that he committed. Whatever Dakshesh gets to know from these monks is something that completely changes his way of thinking. There is the character of this old man named Dakshesh who's suffering from cancer. Then there is the character of Rizwan who lives with his parents. These people are not rich by any means. In fact, they're kind of poor. But still, Rizwan's parents managed to send him to school with borrowed money. And the only thing that Rizwan's parents advocate is spreading love. Then there is the character of Murli, who is a world-renowned artist, and the way he exhibits his talent is completely unusual and unique. He is literally worshipped by his followers, and all his art pieces are centered around women. Then there is the character of Joseph. He comes from a financially sound family. He's a musician. He loves playing cello. He's not very popular, but he's known to a fair number of people still. He has a very special bond with his childhood friend Ira. Now talking about what I felt about this book, I have both positive and negative things to say about it. I'll start with the positive things first. Firstly, I would like to talk about the physicality of the book. I think it's a very attractive book. And secondly, I think the title of this book is absolutely accurate. The way the story progresses, Demons in My Mind as a title is completely justified. The main theme behind the story is that if you do not control your mind, and instead if you become a slave of your mind, then your mind can make you do things that you never even imagined. And the characters in the story are a perfect example of how if you do not put a rein on where your mind is going, it can lead you to your destruction. I have nothing but good things to say about the way this book has been written, about the writing style. It does not let you get bored. Some of the events in the story have been narrated in the form of poems or verses, and that made those particular pages so much more impactful. For me, the narration of the events in the form of poem or verses really made the flow of the story very smooth. Now I'm going to talk about the aspects of the story that I wasn't particularly crazy about. Now the central idea of the story is very powerful, so it kind of made me expect a lot from this book. And to be honest, the story did start on a very promising note. Now the first story was Rizwan's story that really went straight to my heart. I was moved by the story. I loved everything about the story. It was very heartbreaking and very brutal, but still it managed to create the desired impact on me as a reader. Then came Murli's story. I would say Murli's story made me nothing but recoil, because a lot of things happened in that part which I felt I just could not take. I was not crazy about that part, even though the story was successful in making my skin crawl. Now Joseph's story is something that I have mixed feelings about. There were portions in the story that I really enjoyed reading, but there were parts in the story that I just could not understand. I felt it became somewhat scattered. Also, there was a point in the story that became too stressed, and I just felt like I could not take it anymore. What was happening in those pages was something that became a little too much for me to bear, so it was difficult for me to even turn the pages. I loved how the story ended. I have no complaints in that regard. So overall, I would like to say that the book has been written very well. It has pearls of wisdom every now and then, and there were parts of the story that really touched my heart. But at the same time, some parts of the story were kind of scattered, and also some parts were really difficult to get through. If you do not get freaked out easily, and if you have a strong heart, then you can consider picking this book up. My rating for this book is 3 stars. So if you want to get your hands on this book, I'll leave the link in the description box for you to do so. So that was it for today's video, guys. I hope you found this review useful. Would you like to pick this book up? Let me know in the comments section. If you want to connect with me on my social media, then the links are in the description box. I'll be back with my next video super soon. Bye!